Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Simon and welcome to another episode of Star Wars The Bad Batch. This is episode number 4, moving on from the last episode where we got a good split between the Bad Batch and the Empire. I really enjoyed the Imperial side of things and the kind of subversive war that's going on between the Kaminoans and the Empire itself. You know, obviously the whole point of the Kamino cloning facility is for the production of clones that brings in business for the Kaminoans, and without it, they're buggered, they're screwed. And so, you know, they're trying to prove to the Empire that the clones are necessary, you know, that stormtroopers are not the way to go. And it's a fight that we know that they'll lose, but it's interesting to see it play out. We were introduced to Admiral Rampart, who mentioned Operation Warmantle, and that is one of the code words that came up in Rogue One when, you know, they were going through the different files trying to find Starlight. What was the name of the Death Star secret plans? It was something. It was something beginning with S, like Star something. And Warmantle was one of those code names that came up. So I'm wondering if it's the Death Trooper program, because that's what, so far, Crosshair's squad very much, to me, emulate what the Death Troopers are supposed to be. I mean, we saw them literally killing civilians in the last episode. You think of Death Troopers, that's what you imagine they will be. You know, these superior troopers who will do exactly as the Empire expects. And that's pretty much what happened there. On the Bad Batch side, things were a little bit more subversive. You know, we had them crash into a sort of rocky planet because they'd been damaged. They had one of their converters, you know, eaten or stolen by this creature that feeds off of energy. And we saw Omega tag up with Hunter once again and learning a lot from him. She was able to, you know, distract the creature, get the converter back, and everything was hunky-dory. Now, the only thing that isn't hunky-dory in my mind is Wrecker. He was having some serious migraines, and in fact, it's funny because I'm having a migraine right now that I'm trying to control with pain pills. And, you know, it's not... Whereas mine is a migraine. That's something I know. What also I know is the fact that it's not just a migraine for Wrecker. I know for a fact it is going to be his chip. His chip is going to start malfunctioning. He's either going to... I mean, it's going to go one of a number of ways. Either he's going to fix it before it goes haywire. It's going to go haywire and he's going to go berserk on everyone. Or he's going to go down the Crosshair road and be like, good soldiers follow orders, you know. I really hope it's neither of those last two. As entertaining as it would probably be, I like Wrecker because, you know, he had a really sweet moment in the last episode where he built a room for Omega, and you know, he's the soft sort of giant of the group, and you know, I would hate for anything to happen to him. So we're going to jump in. Before we do, I want to say a big thank you to my Patreon super supporters. We've had some new additions, so I do want to say a big thank you to anyone who has joined recently. But yes, thank you to Brandon Wells, Bryan, Chelsea Keel, Aaron Steelpelt, Ernesto Sanchez Jr., Frank Tremel, Karen Abel, Nightwing 0102, Michael Y, Mr. Greg 89, Nick Walters, Nightwolf 37, and Olly Brown. So, without further ado, let's jump in and let's watch The Bad Batch.
Comchatter has our ship's signature on a wanted list.
Uh-oh.
You can do that.
Of course I can do it, but I need to land.
His name is Tech. Of course he can do it.
By my calculations, the closest planet is...
He can do anything.
Pantora.
Well,
Ooh.
Pantora it is.
Pantora. I'm trying to think if we've been there before.
That was easy.
Aren't you, forgetting something?
He wants the bribe. He wasn't intimidated, he was persuaded.
Skip the step.
Yeah.
I could.
Great.
If I had some incentive. Pleasure doing business with you.
We're getting the hang of this civilian thing.
Yeah, but how many credits do you have? I don't imagine clones get paid much, if at all. you know.
Looking for a certain modified
Fennec!
I might know where to
Yay, she's here! Ming Na Wen.
I'll make it well worth your
I recognize that voice.
Transmit the coordinates and make sure they don't leave.
Oh, I'm getting prequel vibes from both the sounds and the visuals. I love it. Oh. Oh dear. Hide yourselves, boys. I wonder what squad this is. They've got a grey mark.
The end of the war.
But the war is over. Isn't that good?
Depends which side you're on.
One war is over, another is in the midst. Oh god, is that like the Stormtrooper toy that Gianerso had in Rogue One
This is a pirate.
as a kid?
Yeah, give me 2,000.
Give me a minute.
Oh,
No. You can't be serious. We need the credits. Deal.
wow, his waviness has been reduced. Oh no, oh god, not those horrible dog things.
Hello there.
This is from Star Wars Resistance.
Hey, wait!
Are you all right?
Oh no, Fennec. Oh, she looks so good.
You seem lost.
It's like looking at a young Agent May.
I can help with that.
I am the droid in charge. Oh my, you're not a droid. You're right, Clink. I will report his deception at once.
Uh-oh.
I'll take your complaint.
Oh, nice.
Sorry about that.
Smooth move. Oh, is that just a blaster?
I know. If you're alone,
She's
you
gonna
should
ask.
come with us.
You can't just invite every stranger on board the ship.
Best offer I've had in a long time. Come on.
Poor young naive Omega. I mean, sure, I'd love to have Fennec along, but
Omega!
oh. Oh. Yeah, go on, Hunter.
Citizen! Halt!
Uh-oh.
Well, it's not technically a ship at the moment. And unless you have a team of maintenance droids, it's going to be a while.
He just happens to have, yeah,
Going into the field.
a team of maintenance
I am
droids.
afraid that is impossible.
You're not a droid!
You got me for a bargain.
I thought there was going to be more to that Echo storyline where he was going to get like stuck, trapped somewhere. I love how the sound is very much like in A New Hope.
Eyes on Omega.
The kind of highly distorted, high-pitched
Head northwest.
audio.
55.
You mess with the kid, you mess with me.
Oh, wow. Oh no. That was, I mean, yeah, Fennec's good.
I am not programmed to repair or assemble starships. Oh,
Oh, look at the stubby legs.
around here.
Hanging?
For now, I suggest you hurry.
Oh. Oh, okay. Why would you just leave it running?
Tuck and roll when you land, kid.
She didn't tuck and roll. Uh-oh. 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 Ooh, ow, that's gotta hurt. Uh-oh. It's the plod. Oh, Jesus Christ. That guy's dead. Oh, he's dead. And he's dead. Sharpshooter. Oh, that was close. Explode! That's a cool shot. That's a cool shot. I get a feeling this isn't over. We will see Fennec again.
Well, boys, they're all yours.
You heard him? I am back in charge. Follow me.
God, she's got such a whiny voice. Where to next, boys? This is just a planet hopping show, that's all it is right now, and I love it. That's all it needs to be for now.
She has to be a bounty hunter.
The target got away. But I'll find her.
Who's she on the line to? Okay, a very cool episode. I loved the vibes of the prequel show. The prequel series, I should say, in this episode. Whether it was the sound of the speeder bikes or whether it's the visuals, the neon signs, it did kind of harken back to those early days of like the Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith. And it was just, I guess it was refreshing to see an environment that just wasn't either a barren planet, a stale grey military complex, or like a forested area. It was nice to see, a city, a population with colour and, vibrancy. Just like a busy city that, was just going about its business whilst all this chaos ensues with the clones. Great to see Fennec. Obviously knew she was going to be in this from the trailers. Ming-Na Wen, one of my favourite actors. Loved her in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Loved her, character of Fennec in The Mandalorian. Very glad that, season 1 wasn't the end for her. She came back in season 2 and played, a fairly big part in that show. Yeah, I mean, I get the feeling it's not over with her. She's definitely going to show up again at some point in the season. The question is, she's obviously after Omega, but who is it she's speaking to directly? We know that the Empire isn't shy about hiring bounty hunters. Is she, speaking to someone from the Empire? Maybe another set of bounty hunters? Who knows? I get the feeling we're going to see more cameos from people that we don't expect coming up. But so far, the format of the show has very much been like planet hopping, going from one place to the next, just trying to survive, just trying to stay on the run. And we're just kind of getting that picture of the different parts of the galaxy and how they're adapting to the end of the war and the Empire coming in. And it's a really cool concept. I've actually really enjoyed that concept because, you are getting to see, so many different places. And I think that's part of what made the Clone Wars so great, was the fact that it did take place in, planets that you'd never seen or heard of before. And you got to see all different types of cultures and aliens, and there was different adventures. It was great. And this show's kind of following suit. And obviously there's a bigger purpose behind Omega. And I think that's going to be the mystery for the season, is like, what is her real purpose? Why is she so important to both, the Empire and the Kaminoans? We'll have to wait and see. So anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. I certainly did. Yeah, we'll be back for the next one. So thanks all very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.